Zeus, the king of thunder.
In the beginning, before kingdoms rose, before humans built cities, and before the stars were given names, the universe was ruled by ancient beings called the Titans. They were gigantic, powerful, and older than the mountains themselves. Among them stood the mighty Titan King, Cronus, ruler of time and lord of the heavens. But Cronus lived in fear. A dark prophecy haunted his mind.
One day, one of your own children will overthrow you, just as you overthrew your father.
The prophecy poisoned his heart. Fear turned him cruel. So whenever his wife, Rhea, gave birth to a child, Cronus would snatch the newborn into his enormous hand and swallow them whole. One by one, their children disappeared into the darkness inside him. Estia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, Poseidon. Rhea watched helplessly as each child vanished forever. But when her sixth child was born, everything changed. On a stormy night, deep beneath the mountains of the island of Crete, Rhea secretly gave birth to a baby boy. His name was Zeus. Thunder rumbled across the sky as if the universe itself recognized the child's destiny. Rhea knew she could not allow Cronus to destroy another child. So she wrapped a large stone in baby cloth and handed it to Cronus. Without hesitation, the Titan King swallowed the stone whole. Believing the child was gone, Cronus returned to his throne. Unaware that his true downfall had just begun. Meanwhile, baby Zeus was hidden inside a sacred cave on Crete. There, magical nymphs cared for him in secret. The divine goat Amalthea fed him her mystical milk, while armored warriors called the Curetes clashed their spears and shields outside the cave so Cronus would never hear the child crying. Years passed. The hidden infant grew into a young god, strong, wise, fearless, and inside him burned the fire of destiny. When Zeus became a man, he descended from the mountains to confront his father. But Zeus was clever. Instead of attacking immediately, he sought the help of the wise goddess Métis. Together they created a magical potion. Disguised among the servants of Cronus, Zeus offered the drink to the Titan king. Moments later, Cronus roared in agony. The potion forced him to vomit up the children he had swallowed long ago. One after another, the lost gods emerged alive and unchanged. For the first time, Zeus stood beside his brothers and sisters. Together, they swore revenge. And so began the greatest war the heavens had ever seen. The Titan. For 10 terrible years, the universe trembled beneath the war between Titans and Olympians. Mountains shattered, oceans boiled. The skies burned with divine fire. The Titans fought with unstoppable strength. But Zeus sought allies hidden deep within the earth. Far below the world, imprisoned in darkness, lived the ancient Cyclopes, giant one-eyed smiths of unimaginable power. Zeus freed them. In gratitude, the Cyclopes forged sacred weapons for the young gods.
These one-eyed monsters grant powers to all of them men.
To Poseidon, they gave the mighty trident capable of shaking the seas. To Hades, they gave the helm of darkness, allowing him to vanish into shadows. And to Zeus, they gave the thunderbolt, a weapon made from pure storm and heavenly fire. When Zeus raised it for the first time, lightning exploded across the sky. The age of the Titans was ending. The final battle arrived upon the burning peaks of heaven. Cronus himself charged against Zeus, roaring with fury powerful enough to shake the stars. But Zeus stood firm. The sky darkened. Clouds swirled like oceans above his head. Then Zeus unleashed the thunderbolt. A blinding explosion split the heavens apart. The Titans fell point one by one. The mighty rulers of the old world were defeated and cast into Tartarus, a prison deeper than the underworld itself. The war was over, and a new age had begun. After victory, the three brothers divided the universe.
Poseidon became ruler of the seas. Hades claimed the underworld. And Zeus ascended to the heavens as the king of the gods. High above the clouds rose Mount Olympus, the eternal home of the Olympians.
There Zeus sat upon a golden throne, surrounded by storms and lightning.
The eagle became his sacred companion.
Mortals feared his anger and prayed for his blessing. For Zeus was not only a warrior, he became the guardian of justice, law, and divine order.
Kings gods swore oaths in his name. Travelers prayed for his protection, and farmers begged him for rain. And those who dared challenge divine law faced the wrath of thunder.
Zeus married Hera, the majestic queen of heaven. She was beautiful, proud, and fiercely powerful. But their marriage was troubled. Again and again, Zeus fell in love with goddesses, nymphs, and mortal women. His endless affairs brought jealousy, heartbreak, and chaos to Olympus. Hera's anger became legendary. Her rage created monsters, curses, and endless conflict across the moral world. Yet despite their battle, Zeus and Hera remained the eternal king and queen of the gods.
Zeus fathered many children, each destined to become legendary. Athena, goddess of wisdom and war. Apollo, god of the sun and music. Artemis, goddess of the hunt. Ares, god of war. Hermes, the swift messenger of the gods. And Hercules, the mighty hero whose strength became myth itself. Through his children, Zeus shaped the fate of both gods and mortals for generations. Though centuries have passed, the name of Zeus still echoes through history. He was the ruler of Olympus, master of storms, bearer of the thunderbolt, a god feared by mortals,
and respected even by the heavens themselves. And whenever thunder roars across the sky, the ancient world believed only one thing. The King of Thunder still watches from above.
Moral of the story. True power is not measured by strength alone, but by courage, wisdom, and the will to protect others from darkness. Vocabulary.
Prophecy. Noun. English meaning, a prediction about the future. The prophecy said a great king would rise. Enormous. Adjective. Very large or huge. The enormous wave crashed into the shore. Magical nymph. Noun. A magical female spirit of nature. The magical nymph lived near the waterfall. Potion. Noun. A magical or medicinal liquid. The wizard drank the potion for power. Trident. Noun. A three-pronged spear or weapon. Poseidon carried a powerful trident. Fiercely. Adverb. In a strong, powerful, or violent way. The warriors fought fiercely in the battle. Chaos. Noun. Complete disorder or confusion. The city was filled with chaos after the attack.